Welcome inside the Nanaimo Ice Center. Sorry I'm a little late getting back, but we're underway here with the visiting University of Victoria Vikes, and that's a big gate crasher there as toe kick gets riled up by Rouser, hits him in by his own bench. Bodies, including Ryan Strange in the slot, getting knocked down, but still possession for the Vikes as they have to reset up at center. Toe kick, drop pass there. Nice thread up through the middle, and Strange will chip that in. Palin Chow giving the forecheck, but a nice one pass outlet out to Blake Power allows him to one-hand it on goal. And a little dicey there for a moment. Tyson Lotard picks it up near his own blue line, and they'll reset here with Serdakis patrolling the middle of the ice. Pass goes off of a skate. Power kicks it in over the line, but that's as far as they get. As the UVic defense moves it up quickly and efficiently. Sidaway getting that pass up through the middle. Palin Chow, nice saucer ahead, activating his Strange and into the corner. Throws a bump on Cole McGuire, who almost runs into head referee. Puck at the line. Jordan Ray slaps it off of the boards, and now it's out off of the near side. Crew wins the race into his own zone, and he'll take a pass in behind his starting goaltender tonight. Sean Parkinson, he's 10-3-0. There's a chance on goal into the middle. Shot, scores up over the shoulder of Parkinson, and it's a 1-0 lead. The Mariners on the counterattack. And I can't tell if it was Logan Kirky. I think it was Brock Palmer for sure off of the near side, and Kirky and Archambault definitely in on that scoring play, and a beautiful pass. And Parkinson did so much to get over, moving left to right, and even threw his shoulder up, but he just couldn't reach it. Perfectly placed shot by Brock Palmer, and you heard it in the introduction. He's the second leading scorer in the league, and right there you saw why. He got it up in a hurry. Look at that long pass. Pickett into the slot. Riley on a goal. Tried to split the legs. Oh, and now it goes underneath. It's a goal. It's a 1-1 tie. Pickett poking it underneath. Derek Crawley couldn't see where the rebound went, and it just trickled over the line by inches before the Mariners defense fished it out. And the backside referee had the best seat in the house, and he signals a goal. And just like that, the momentum right back with the UVic Vikes tying this one up 3 minutes in. Caleb Franklin in that face-off with Strange. Puck is lifted down ice from the Vikes side of center. That'll be an icing call against the Vikes, who are in their very colorful bright yellow jerseys with the black and white trim. They're skating left to right on your tablets, monitors, smartphones, however you're watching us here on YouTube. Thanks for joining us, by the way. Love having you with us here. BCIHL action. It get pretty hot on a Saturday night. Poufal with a shot towards the goal, and that's off a skate. And quickly to center. Thompson wants that puck, and he gets it through the defense, and on goal, holds, backhand, and a big save by Kroll. And the 20-year-old graduating this year makes a big stop, keeping the Mariners tied here at 1. Caleb Franklin through 4, backhand, and he tried to go against the grain, missing on the glove side. From the point, Lutard moving in, shoots, he dings it off the post. Rebound comes to McGuire on the near side. Look at that pass over to shoot. Oh, great shot by Lotard, and that clear off the glass. Actually took a good bounce for the Vikes as they get it out to center. Magic trying to create some down ice pressure that forces the Mariners to dump it down deep, and the race is won back as Crew gets back in time, and that'll be an icing call against the Mariners. Face off now over to the left of Derek Kroll. Such a storied career here with the VIU Mariners. And in goal quite fittingly here for this final regular season matchup as Rouser gets the puck loose to Franklin. Look out! He has it go off of a shin pad and is turned over back the other way, but a hit thrown by Tyson Lotard, and he even knocks down his own man Carson Earhart in the process. Good interception by McGuire as they try and move it down low. He chips it off the glass. That's out to center, but the Vikes defense totally ready for that. Quick backhand pass finds its way over to Egan. Can't reach out and get that secondary pass, but Sidaway throws a hit and sends the puck in deep for the Mariners. Partial change in effect. Actually, almost a full change for the Vikes. Strom out there now, Carson Strom. Of course, we spoke to him. Had a good interview with him just about a month and a half ago during that special showing here on Rogers TV. Vikes to center, hard pass, goes off of the skate of Sidaway, and they're going to turn it back the other way. Struss lifts it in. Actually, pardon me, that was off of Magic. Puck laid down low by Brady Frattinger. Trying to challenge for the puck is, that's for the Mariners, that's Archambault, and now the puck is sent down in on Crawl. Look at Cool as you like. Plays it to the corner one time, and it was ripped hard by Toe Kick. What a blast. He let go. He had time, and he wound up and rifled it. But it was about 1.5 feet over the goal. And look out, Derek Crawl. He had to duck on that one. 5.5 minutes in. We're tied at 1. Brock Palmer for the Mariners. In over the line. Pickett has one going to the middle. Shoots on goal. Rebound, and it's lying there. And that's moved away by the defense. And a great job by Blake Power just to get it out of trouble. And that was close. Aiden Bangs arguing that that was a close race. You could argue one way or the other, but that was a very close foot race, but every centimeter counted there. And there'll be another face-off now over to Derek Crawl's right. Strange to take the face-off. He'll be up against Aiden Bangs. Puck was dormant for a second there in the face-off circle, but the Mariners, Jordan Ray got it to the point, but not out. It's put down low for Strange on his backhand, works it off the half wall. Checked by Ray, and that moves the puck from the Vikes possession to the Mariners. They'll try a long-range pass. They were always looking for Jordan Ray, but there were 3 yellow jerseys in the way. One of them was Crew. Oh, look at this partial steal by Bangs down low, trying to put it in front. Oh, and a good reactionary move by Parkinson as he kept that right pad jammed up against the post. Noah Danforth clears it out from trouble, and out at the center ice area, it's once again hoisted back in on edge to the Mariners zone. They'll reset up in behind their own goal. Noah Danforth starts the rush, tried to find Ray, but it's intercepted by Thompson into the middle and just offside on the wing. And the Mariners lucky there. It was starting to look a little bit dicey. Just want to make mention of Denny's Dynamite deals. Actually really close to my house there, and always see new stuff being brought in and taken out. It's quite a great program that Denny's has, and they help contribute to John Barsby High School for equipment and helping kids get into sports. Backhand pass by Kirky. He was in on the opening goal by Palmer. Tyson Lotard, good speed, and he gets back to recover and gets it to McGuire. Mariners just chip it in. Nice play. Wilson activates on top of Toe Kick, and they really grind along the boards. Toe Kick all over him as he keeps them rubbed out along the end boards. 4-man scrum now as the Mariners find the backhand to McGuire. That one's up out of play, bouncing off the netting, and we'll get another face-off inside the UVic Vike zone. Toe Kick talking things over with Sean Parkinson here in this, would you believe it? A tied game. Every single game this season between these two teams has been won by 1 goal. And that is setting the table for a beautiful playoffs, of course, taking place in Logan Lake shortly here. They'll be hosting this event. Kirky trying to work it out of the corner, and another good play by the Vikes defense. This time it was Quentin Sidaway, the rookie, and he's on top of the puck now. Left shooting defenseman just flips it along the boards. They'll take a second to settle it down off of the glass, And it takes a funny bounce out at center. Magic had to go off his stick, and Egan, wow, he battled it in over the line, did a good job to force the issue, and now the far side linesman has to scurry out of the way. Cole McGuire on top of the puck up to Lotard, who really had to brace himself for that pass or that hit from Malay. Magic wasn't expecting that pass. It was in his skates, but Jenkins on the follow through. Sharp angle shot, that's off the base of the post. Another one off the base of the post, but that one was much closer, and it was just an inch or two from the main base of the post. Wilson picks it up on stride, backhand into the slot, cross ice, they score! The one-time Logan Kirky, and there is your league leading goal scorer, Logan Kirky. 2-1 as the Mariners hit pay dirt on that beautiful cross ice setup. Oh, everyone thought Tyson Lotard was going to blast that puck, and he sends it cross crease. Logan Kirky waiting top of the face-off circle, and he makes no mistake on the one-time, and he buries it underneath a sprawling Parkinson. Play on side, Jenkins looking for that pass. Archambault's going to race into the corner with him, slaps it up the boards. So Kirky from Wilson and Palmer up the far side, trying to one-hand it in. Jordan Foe, but he ran into some traffic there. Jenkins with some speed flips it in, and Kroll comes out to play it. Oh, and that was right onto the stick of Thompson, but he wasn't quite ready for it. Mariners on the counter. Jordan Picard, another graduating player. And he's been tons of fun to watch. One of the speediest and the craftiest out there. Daniels hooks the puck. Rouser. Oh, the captain through the slot. Oh, and a one-time that's up over the glove. Parkinson was racing out to challenge him. That's all he could do. Into the high slot. Rouser spin shot, and that's off of Malay's skate. And just wanting to get rid of the pressure here. Sidaway, a good pass behind his own net, and they'll just chip it in deep. No icing. Danforth went back to play it. Derek Kroll playing it behind the boards, and the Mariners will try this near side. Look at this speed. Caleb Franklin on the inside. Far side pass through the slot. Good diving block. And boy, Sidaway has been playing sensational here in the opening half of this first period. What a sprawling dive to break up that play, and I think the Mariners might have had a good chance at scoring on that if they would have been able to thread that across the crease. Danforth leaves the puck for Franklin. Lotard, a nice pinch, tries to find room, and he stopped up hard, spraying snow, but Strange stayed right with him and was able to play it out for Sredakis. Sredakis couldn't do anything with it. Carson Strom watching carefully on the forecheck. Forces McGuire behind his own net, but now he's got a head of steam through center. Powers on side on the far side, and he just couldn't reach that long puck, but he's up, caught up to it. Now shot on goal, left pad save. Caleb Franklin was looking for the rebound. Good clear at the side of the net, and that was Kenyon Carta making sure that one got out of harm's way. He's got the puck now in his skates outside of his own blue line, and he's in a real battle there. He's got a Mariner hunched right up over the puck. I can't see if that's Power. Yes, it is. Power could only sustain that so long, and the Vikes get to center and chip it in. That was Strom with the good finishing effort to get it down deep, and now Crew, Pickett, and Strange out for the Vikes. Puck is shot cross ice again. Power tried to slap at it, but on the near side, it's picked up by Herechka. Shoots on goal, and that one's into the glove, and that was a tough one to see through traffic. Derek Kroll did well to track it, as that shot may have even been tipped a little bit off of the defender's stick on way to the net. And it goes without saying, the Garrett Paquette Foundation, a big part of the reason why you're seeing Mariners hockey here this season. And also a thanks to our game day sponsors, Original Joe's. Also want to make mention of Slag Lumber. They've been supplying Nanaimo with building materials for a long time, and there's a reason. LRD Contracting, They're the puck sponsor for today. And, of course, last week's sponsor, Darren McGee of Royal LePage. And a special shout-out to Millennium Media and the good job that they did last week. What a barn burner that one was. Everybody was line dancing out in the foyer. And we had bales of hay, nice arches with balloons, and it was a really cool setup. Everyone having a good time right by the neutral zone. Hey, it's hard not to have a good time when you're standing right next to $5 drinks all night. Always a good time here Saturday night. If the Nick is rocking, don't bother knocking. Puck to the point for Crew, and he'll just throw that into the corner. Archambault and Pickett battling for it. That leaves it for Jordan Picard. He's really in a battle there with Egan, who shoots, and that one's off of the goal stick of Krall. What a good reaction by Krall. And perfect save there with 8 and a little bit left here in this first period. 2-1 Mariners lead. Logan Kirky and Brock Palmer doing what they've done all season, and that's put goals up on the board. Clearing play to the boards. It bounced off a stick, and Struss couldn't reach it. Pickett holding, chips it to himself in the slot. Oh, and he took a wind-up, and I think Sebastian Archambault lifted his stick at the last second. Will Norman now out over his own blue line. He saw Malay coming the entire way, and then he gets some help flipping that one in deep by Brady Frattinger, and they'll get off for a change. Out comes Palmer. Wilson assisting on that opening goal. Puck is down ice. They're saying it was tipped. So set puck lifted down ice, but this one will be an icing call against the Mariners as toe kick touches up, and we'll get a face-off deep in Mariners territory. Also just want to express my thanks to the Mariners organization and the players as a conglomerate, but also individually. They've been so awesome this season and so much fun to work with. We've really created a great environment here, and I hope that it creates a bit of a legacy. Everyone sees just what a well-run hockey team can be. Puck on the far side, chipped in. Wilson, he's in quickly, but Parkinson takes his time, plays it up along the dasher. Good defensive help there on the backside by the Vikes, and we've got a penalty coming up. I'm not sure, and it will actually be going against Kenyon Carta, and Carta trying to draw another man in, but he's gone for roughing for sure. Will he pick up anything else on the way? It looks like Brock Palmer is also headed off, so I think he was tied up on along the boards with Malay, so it looks like the extra will be going against the University of Victoria Vikes. So it looks like the game will get its first power play with 7:04 remaining first period. Shots are 6 for the Vikes, 5 for the Mariners, and it looks like the boys in blue are going to get set to get going on this power play. So another quick shout out to Derek Krall, Jordan Picard, Brock Palmer, and the captain Gavin Rouser, all graduating players this year. Struss made a move over to Kirky, holds, shoots. Oh, and that one was a ripper off of Quentin Sidaway's stick. Good job by Hurechka up the long side boards, and he has Strange going to the middle, hard on the brakes, but the Mariners back in support in numbers. And they want to start getting the puck down towards this other end here. Drop off by Struss. Puck goes off of the skate of Logan Kirky. Gavin Rouser deciding where to be. Nice keep in. Rouser in the slot. Cross ice pass. Shot by Caleb Franklin, and that took a deflection off a stick, and it slowed most of the forward momentum. Along the far side boards, played up off of the half wall. Rouser protects the puck from Strange, who's busy with that stick. Hard ring around off the boards, and that was a good clear as Crew ripped it up along the boards. Out comes toe kick and Pickett. And one of the Mariners very upset with how that last play ended. Struss defers. They'll get a quick change here. Breaking up the near side. Kirky dances around toe kick. Still has possession. Backhands it past Pickett. Earhart tried to put it around the boards, and another good block down low by the Vikes. And this time that was Stratton Pickett, who's got 4 goals, 5 assists for 9 points on this season through 14 games. Pretty good average for that young man. Aiden Bangs backhands it around the boards. They're going to leave it for Lotard. Faked like he was going to send it across the line. Now he puts it down low for Bangs. Into the high slot. Oh, and it's off of the crossbar. Carson Earhart steaming in from inside the face-off circle, and he let that one go hard. It was a high riser, and it just dinged off the crossbar. You could hear it all the way up here. And Sean Parkinson probably breathing a little sigh of relief. Shout out to Don Miller for getting us prepped with all of the starting lineup and pregame rosters. Kirk Van Helvoort, our head referee here tonight. Kai Walsh as well, wearing the red and orange armbands. Slayton Heinke and Aiden Hitchborough on the lines here tonight. Lotard tried to dance around one along the near side boards. Now they're all coalesced trying to dig that puck out. 5-man scrum. Aiden Bangs helps move it towards the point, but Lotard couldn't handle the heavy pass. And a nice pass between Malay's skates gets this one going, and that'll count as a shot on goal. Parkinson steering that one wide. Ryan Crew helping him out. Puck comes to the middle. Oh, look out, that one trepidatiously coming to Thompson. And Thompson sends it down ice, but he argues that he was looking for the pass. But that's going to stop play here. Malay unable to reach that rocket pass. 4.5 left to go, opening frame. Carson Earhart, he just put one off the crossbar, and he's going to get another shot. Caleb Franklin into the face-off circle. And he's up against, I think, will be Ryan Strange, as long as no one gets removed from the face-off, and indeed he still stays. Face-off over to the left of Sean Parkinson. Franklin now, right shooting forward, tries to play it between his skates. Rouser tried to find it through the crowd, and he had his stick lifted last second by Strange. Good second effort by Strange after the face-off. Franklin from behind the goal looking for a target, puts on the brakes, peels away from Strange, and he tried to run through the crowd. Sitaway knocks him down, and Thompson on the outlet. Thompson flips it in deep into the glove of Derek Kroll. He's just going to have to hang on to it. No other option as they're bearing down on him quickly. That was Jovan Malay. 5 assists through the season. The rookie has acquitted himself quite well, and he'll get a rest on the bench here now as Egan steps into the face-off circle, wins the draw back. Taylor Chow got the puck to the point, and that one snapped in on goal. Good save as Kenyon Carta gets a shot on goal, and that's stopped with exactly 4 minutes left in the first period. Seaforce Marine, Insel Pro, Don Walton and Associates, 6 Point Contracting, and Orange Theory Fitness. Those are some of the player sponsors for tonight. And we'll feed you a couple more here. Like I said, helping keep this broadcast free and wonderful. Be sure to maybe give them a little bit of business if you get a chance. Puck is flipped into the zone. Taylor Chow around the net. Sent up along the boards by Cole McGuire. Goes off of Kenyon Carta's skate, but it's still lifted in by Egan. He'll get a change. And now the Mariners set up from behind their own goal. 3.5 left. Maxwell Struss waiting for that long pass, and he gets it up. Tipped in by Brady Frattinger. Nice play by Parkinson, but has kept in at the line as Jordan Ray stepped up and cut the puck off from getting outside the blue. Stradakis on the near side looking for the pass to Carson Strom. Strom sends it in, and they'll try and get this cycle started here, but that puck is sent out towards the line, and Crew has to regroup. Stradakis just a hair offside as he was trying to come back and touch up, and that play is offside with just a little under 3 minutes to go. 2-1 Mariners leading in this one. Brock Palmer, Logan Kirky both tallying here for the Mariners. Face off one over to Crew, and he takes a bump from Jordan Foe, but he gets the puck in deep. The clear to Brady Daniels is a good one, and a backhand pass to center, looking for Foe on the wing, and now he's got Pufal joining him on the rush here. Oh, a solid staple, and now running into his own player for a second. That was Foe, but bodies crashing, and these men know how to finish a check. The drop-off pass for Serdakis holds, and that pass was partially tipped at the middle of the face-off circle, and now Crew has to back up. Foe off of the glass, good clear, and Kenyon Carter fresh on the ice. He'll collect that rolling puck. Long stretch pass for Pickett, and that one, it was a good call. It did touch on the way out over the playing surface, and it'll be a face-off just outside the Mariners' blue line. The shots for the Vikes, 8-6 for the Mariners, and the Mariners hold the advantage on the scoreboard. Toe kick, sending the puck in deep. First one on it. Tyson Lotardy gets to the point. It was tipped. Oh, and where did that one go? It went up over the shoulder of Derek Kroll, but he looked around. Thankfully, it had deflected up into the netting behind him. As mentioned, why don't you have a bite tonight, maybe tomorrow, where the players eat? That's Original Joe's. And they're a long-standing fixture here in Nanaimo, and great food and service. Taken my wife there a few times. Toe kick, a shot on goal, and that one rifles up over the shoulder. And Derek Kroll, as always, looking calm. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Mariners. Palmer going to the middle, shot on goal, stick save. Sean Parkinson, puck actually comes right to the stick of Palmer into the slot, shot on goal, and it was deflected. Good defensive play by Herechka to get his stick in the lane. And now we've got a stoppage as Palmer was having a bit of an argument there with Marco Tokic. The rookie's got goal and assist for 2 points through 12 games. And once again, Brock Palmer is going to take someone else with him off the ice. But I believe it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for the next little bit. Oh, no. Pardon me, I guess they're going to do 5-on-5. So it'll be a face-off now, looks like over to the left of Sean Parkinson. It's a toe kick and Palmer in the box for roughing. Coincidental minors. And the Vikes win that face-off. Couple of hits later, they free the puck, and Egan with Thompson on his wing up to Crew on the left side. He's a good skater. He got in there quick, and he sprays up a ton of snow when he stops up hard by the boards. Thompson trying to protect that puck with his skates. McGuire all over him. Wilson really on top of the other number 23, Egan. And he's jamming away at that puck, but Egan doing a good job protecting it. Along with Thompson, they're fighting for every inch here. 50 seconds to go, opening frame. They just keep fighting, and Egan finally comes out of the pile, delivers to Thompson, who's trying to work it off of the boards, feverishly being covered by Cole McGuire, and the puck is shot off the boards high. The puck bounces. Magic trying to rebound, flip it in. Thompson picks it up in the slot, shoots, and there's a blocker save. Derek Kroll making that reactionary save. Look at that bounce out to Blake Power in on the breakaway, pulls it in, shoots, a big save by Sean Parkinson, cuts down the territory. Power, maybe if he could have reeled it in a little sooner, but it was so far out of his reach, he had to really stretch out and pull it in. But he made the play, and Sean Parkinson equal to the task. 23.5 seconds up on the clock. Rouser in this face-off over to the right of Parkinson. Earhart on his left. Archambault on the left point. Caleb Franklin on the inset. He's lined up against Kenyon Carta. He sneaks in, grabs the puck up to the point. Archambault shoots through traffic, rebound, trying to jam it in, and Carson Strom saves a goal. Carson Strom with a big hit at the side of the net, and he keeps the Mariners from scoring. Now he gets tripped up as he tries to move the puck. Caleb Franklin shoots, and that's into the crest of Sean Parkinson, and a stop with just 5 seconds left on the ticker. One last go here for the Mariners. Do they have a face-off win in Gavin Rouser? And a quick shot, tries to play it forward, loose at the side of the goal. Just a couple seconds, tried to move it to the middle, and that's intercepted and flipped out by Brian Magic. That ends the first period, and a wild finish to this opening period with Sean Parkinson making a huge breakaway save on Blake Power with just 30 seconds left on the clock, and it's an entertaining first period. Mariners up 2-1. And was also going to fill you in just on a couple of more of the player sponsors, and of course they're very important. The Mariners, of course, looking for funding wherever they can get it and support for the team. A great university club here in the BCIHL, and Atlantic and Harborview Volkswagen, Columbia Fuels, Labatt's Brewery of Canada, Advanced Health Clinic, and Darren McGee, Royal LePage Realty, all player sponsors. As I mentioned earlier, Seaforce Marine, Insel Pro, Don Walton and Associates, 6 Point Contracting, and Orange Theory Fitness as well, all helping take care of our boys who are up by a score of 2-1 here at the end of the first period. Brock Palmer, Logan Kirky, doing what they do all season long. They're leading in the scoring stats, and they're also leading in the league with a first overall position. The Mariners looking good for the opening round of the playoffs. Will it be the University of Victoria Vikes in the first or second round? Hard to say, but you got to think that these two paths are ready to collide in the postseason. And it's all going to happen in Logan Lake. We'll keep you updated on that. We're going to step away for a few minutes and let the players catch theirs too. Mariners 2, Vikes 1. We'll be back with more BCIHL hockey here on the BCIHL YouTube channel. Second period face-off. Brought to you by Original Joe's. The Mariners flipping it in. Caleb Franklin in on the forecheck. 2-1 is the score here as the Mariners grabbed a 2-1 lead late in the first period. The cross-ice pass for Egan, just a little out of his reach. He plays it along the half boards, gets some help from Thompson. Thompson digging away for it in the corner, a four-man scrum. Comes to the captain, Gavin Rouser, moves it to the middle for Struss, and he plays it up to Earhart on the near side. Earhart moving in, snaps it off of the blocker of Parkinson, and the rebound comes up high into the slot. Picked up and gloved down by the Vikes in over the line. Egan holds, shoots, blocker save by, of course, Derek Kroll. Matching blocker save for blocker save, one end of the ice to the next. Picking his way to center, Pufal chips it in, has to back up and back off at the blue line, pass intercepted. Oh, and a Mariner, Frattinger ran right into Caleb Franklin, look out. Now Hrechka activating towards the goal, hard stop up and a good play by Jordan Pufal, stopping that play, making the defensive move over to his goaltender's left. Danforth accepted a hit from Pickett, but makes the play, and Pufal sends it long for Frattinger, but that's just a little too far. Is Picard there first? He is. I told you, Picard, one of the fastest and shiftiest in the league. And he gets in there and just beats out the icing. Boy, these two teams play each other tight. Always such close games, one-goal games, every single one this season. And that's how we are right now. Pickett on the near side boards, bounces past Lotard, and picked up by McGuire, takes a hit right at center ice by Pickett, but Pickett's the one that goes down. Oh, Lotard, I think something happened if he got hit. Something happened, and he looked like he hurt his lower half of his body, and now he's trying to play the puck, tries to get rid of the puck on a body check, and he just can't get it out initially, and Malay has it, side of the goal. Sidaway activating in towards the slot, now he backs off, hard pass. Met by Sidaway on the near side. Plays it down deep past Jenkins. Paylor Chow getting in there. Has it in between his skates. And they jam their skates up along the end boards to help cut that puck off. Jenkins is the one that comes away with it. Flips it into the corner. McGuire does battle with Paylor Chow. Sticks slashing and lifting. Puck is on edge though as the Mariners get it outside the zone, and it's picked up deep by Quentin Sidaway. Nice long-range pass, and that's tipped in. And Jenkins, he activates with Sredakis, and they're putting the forecheck on McGuire, who has to play it around the other side. Lotard, good to see him skating full flight. Looked like he maybe hurt the groin area or something earlier when he fell over by the far side boards right in front of the penalty box. Speaking of which, two players getting set to step out of the box. They're just waiting for the next stoppage. Sidaway around the outside on his backhand into the slot, and that one cruises by everyone. Kenyon Carter keeps it in and just backhands it in deep. Stradakis getting in on the forecheck, bumps Struss, who tries to play it up high. It's kept in at the line, spinorama, and that's collected by Ray. Ray in over the line onside, shoots, and that's into the glove. Sean Parkinson might have been drifting a little bit wide, but he makes the stop, and that's the 12th shot on goal for the VIU Mariners. Face off over to the left of Parkinson. One back to Struss. Shot on goal, and it tips in front. I think it went off Pickett. Wide of the goal. Wilson in behind the net. Couldn't take that hot pass. And they flip it up along the board. Struss pinching in at the point. Pickett digging for it. Toe kick got it loose, and he plays it back, and they move it up through the left side to Carson Strom, who chip it in high and deep. Sebastian Archambault, I spoke to Nelson, his grandpa, I believe, in the intermission, and we had a great chat about the boys and their future. Pickett around the boards, takes a bump from Max Struss, tries to pin him in along the boards. Carta activates and throws a hit, but the Mariners get it loose, so looking for Wilson. And will Wilson get back in front of Toe Kick? Yes, he will. But Toe Kick plays it wonderfully, and he reaches around, plays it up along the boards, and that gets the outlet here for the Vikes. Carta lifts it in high and deep. Maybe got a little bit of leniency there as he lifted in maybe a little from his side of center. Palmer, long range pass, that's intercepted at the line by Crew. and he makes a nice pass up through to Thompson, who activates off the wing, loads, shoots, and it's a sharp angle shot, whistles through the crease, and picked up by Sidaway all the way out at center as Thompson laid into that one. Magic activating into the corner, up against the other 19, Noah Danforth. Danforth relays it. He won the race, and Pufal sending it up and down ice, but just out of the reach of Brock Palmer, and that's going to be an icing against the Mariners. And so Noah Wilson being signaled back out onto the ice after that icing call. Kai Walsh making sure that order is kept and everybody's out there that needs to be. 5 minutes in, second period. No scoring in the second here. It's still 2-1. Ryan Strange into the face-off. Tries to win it back. It's played over towards Kroll, who deflects it to Palmer, who flips it high up, and it hits the lamp way up above the ice surface. A good, 25 feet or so. Still shaking up there. Derek Kroll, as I mentioned, he's going to live on in goaltender infamy here for the Mariners. Such a benchmark that he's set for collegiate players, and not just the quality of his games, but the volume as well. Puck at the side of the goal, McGuire getting it out of harm's way, and Strange being watched by Brady Daniels, but he backhand hoists it deep. Kroll plays the backhand game as well. Lotard sends it on the reverse to Daniels. On the near side, Strange gave him a poke check, but he gets it free to Bangs, who plays it hard. This might be icing his foe. No, he managed to get a piece of it, and he's challenging Crew for the puck. Along the half wall, there's a miss. Rouser in on goal, trying to stretch it, and he gets knocked down into the boards by Ryan Crew, and that hurt. Pardon me, that was Aiden Bangs, and he gets up slow. Backing up is Tyson Lotard as Sidaway tried to go inside-outside, but he gets a piece of his hip on the way through. McGuire into his skates, had to find it. He's got Magic in front. Magic tried to backhand it towards the goal, and he was all tied up. And I think we've got a holding call here, holding the stick. And it's going to go against the Mariners. And the Vikes will get their first power play opportunity of the night. So out comes Stradakis, Tokic, Magic, and Thompson for the power play. Stradakis, he'll be on the left wing. Into the face-off circle. One back to Tokic, over to Stradakis. Has to be careful at the point. Thompson up top to the umbrella, near side for Stradakis. Holds, and he was looking low, short side, and he nearly put it there. Will Norman, good second effort, gets it down ice. Picard racing after it. He's being watched by Marco Tokic, but he picks up the puck, and he's going to go for a bit of a skate here, avoiding a few yellow jerseys in the process. Puck lifted high and wide, and an outfielder's catch, and that'll stop play. Good play by the Mariners as that forces a stoppage and a deep face-off in the UVic zone. Looks like Jenkins, Crew, Pickett, Strange, and Paylor Chow out for the Vikes. Power, Wilson, Archambault, and Struss on the kill here for the Mariners. Face-off to the left of Sean Parkinson, and the Vikes win that one. Jenkins playing pass behind the net, and he'll activate off of the far side. Crew skating it to center. Pickett onside and steps in. They activate Paylor Chow and Strange as well. Hard hit in behind the net. Struss accepted it, but the Vikes scrambling to get that puck, and they get it back to the point. 1 minute to go in the power play. Jenkins holds, had Wilson right up in his grill. Crew loads, shoots, and that's blockered away. That was a nice hot riser by Crew from the point. He needs some help along the boards, and he gets it, delivers to Pickett on the give and go, doorstep, and they wrap it around to the far side, up top for Jenkins, and it comes outside the line as they just outplay it. Nice stop up by Paylor Chow, and now he'll rip it. That's off of Sebastian Archambault's leg, and that's offside. They didn't have possession, and it'll be a face-off outside the Mariners' blue line. 30 seconds to go in the penalty to Cole McGuire. McGuire in there for holding the stick. And out comes Jackson Egan, 3 assists through the 16-game season so far. And that face-off one back to Noah Danforth. Just peels it up through the middle. Caleb Franklin lifts the stick of Crew and it goes down ice. Crew quickly behind his own goal, being watched carefully by Franklin. They go into the boards. That allows Power to get in. Pardon me, that's Rouser, and he spins it behind the net. Quinton Sidaway avoids a check now. Just 10 seconds left in the PP. Up the far side, Crew chips it forward, but not deep enough, and that allows Foe to get it out to Franklin. Rolling puck, holds, loads, shoots, and that's off of the blocker. Good save by Parkinson. Just got enough of it, and on the counterattack, Magic. Oh, good change as McGuire came out and covered Magic right away. Puck flips up. McGuire pins his man Egan up against the boards, and the puck was loose in front. Magic just had it go right over his stick. He would have been right there one-on-one with Krull had he been able to spot that one, but it was hard to react in time. Comes to Sidaway on the point. Just sends it down. Magic gets dumped down to the ice, and he's holding his right elbow as the Mariners counterattack. He's going to get off. He felt that. He's trying to appeal for a penalty, but nothing so far from Kai Walsh. Saucer pass, takes a deflection, and now a race for the puck. Oh, and a good sweep, but Sidaway finds it, holds, oh, and he tried to go short side, and a big stop by Krull. Krull staying right with him, puck into the slot, and that one almost willed towards the net by Stradakis as he came steaming in, and he made sure it didn't touch any other stick but his. In behind the net, Vikes, no power play, but they still have control. Malay in behind the net, tried to drop it off for Egan, and Egan into the boards, and he staples his man, and I don't think Brock Palmer liked that, and he gave him an extra shot as they really go on each other, and now they've grabbed each other, and they're going down to the ice, but Wilson is there too. It'll be interesting to see how they call this one, as Marco Tokic drew the attention of both Brock Palmer and Noah Wilson. And Marco Tokic is being shown the gate. I think that might be Tokic's night, as he's being escorted off the ice here, and it looks like he's headed down the tunnel. And Alec Dillon and Cole Pickup and Cam Kinsman looking for a little bit of clarification on why he was ejected, but they obviously, he will get a 2-minute minor, but I think he's picked up a game misconduct in the process. So the Vikes will have to send someone. I think it's going to be Stradakis into the penalty box to serve that 2 minutes. And the Vikes will be, looks like, without the services of Marco Tokic for the remainder of the game.
It's number 60 in net now, too.
Oh, thank you. And it's interesting, they've made a goaltending switch here. Brett Murphy being activated, and I'd like to thank my Mariners insiders for that one. Shot on goal, and that's over the blocker. Brock Palmer got the one-timer off, and he sure had a lot to say to Tokic before he left the ice. The captain, Gavin Rouser, behind the net, hard stop, trying to fade Crew, but Crew's right on top of him. Puck comes to the umbrella. Struss fakes the shot. Far side for Kirky, holding, shoots, and that's a pad save. And the newcomer gets his first test, Brett Murphy, and this is game number 2 for him this season. He's got a win in his previous one. And Crew holding his man Kirky up against the boards. Puck just squirts free of the blue line, and the Mariners, nice little give and go touch pass for Palmer, in on goal, and he hooked that one wide about a foot by the post. Struss looking for the pass, potentially from Kirky, who walks in, another shot, and I don't know if that might have grazed off the post. It did, yes. Near side chance, cross ice pass, and that stick from Crew just deflected it enough. Shot on goal, that's up into the crest of the newcomer Brett Murphy, who was in the butterfly, makes that stop. And number 60 is greeted by a couple of saves here early into his outing. Shots 16 and 17 from the Mariners stopped by Brett Murphy, and face off now over to his right. 1 minute left in the power play for the Mariners. They've had a couple of good quality chances, and they're one of the best in the league at moving the puck. Let's see what they can do on this play. Hand pass, Mariners can't touch it, and they let the puck just get touched before they did. Earhart on the near side point. Thought about shooting, bangs, sends it back to him, moves in, cross-ice pass, looking for the tip, and bangs on the give and go. That one's wide of the net. Onto the point, Pufal, near side for Earhart, had to take it off his skate. Nice and calm though, spins away from a check. Up along the near side boards, bangs, one-time shot, and that was a rifler. I think Jordan Ray was trying to get a piece of it. Pretty hard to react to that bullet. Pufal out of his own zone at center. Gets the return pass. He's got a head of steam. Is he going to go coast to coast? Had his stick lifted. And toe kick. Oh, pardon me. I guess that is so strange. Pardon me. I thought that was toe kick's night, but I see him back out on the ice. So I don't know why they sent him down the tunnel, but they must have brought him back. Maybe it was for an equipment issue. Oh, when he fell on the ice, the Palmer was on top of him, so they probably had to adjust equipment. My apologies. But he did get, somebody got a 10-minute misconduct, and I'm not sure. It must be the player that's in the box right now that's Aleko Serdakis, who's got 5 goals, 19 assists on this season. Puck is backhanded in deep. Power plays over. 8 minutes to go. Second period, Brian Magic. Oh, good second effort by Magic. It looked like Picard was gonna get away free with the puck, and he checked him. And the puck is behind the goal. Jordan Picard backhanding it towards a point in the slot. Magic with a shot, and that save made by Derek Kroll. And look at that heavy hit. And Brady Frattinger had sit away right on top of him when he fended him off. And a goal shot, and a big save by Brett Murphy. A little bit of leather larceny on the partial breakaway. Brett Murphy getting tons of attention as he skates back to the bench. He's come in relief. They're splitting the game here, and what a great idea by the University of Victoria Vikes. So they're just announcing that through the playoffs that the Mariners, you can catch all of the action. Unfortunately, I won't be there covering the playoffs in Logan Lake, but you can catch all the action here on this BCIHL YouTube channel, and you'll catch all of the playoffs here. Got some goaltending royalty in the house here, just coming down the causeway. Lots of great goaltenders in the house. Former Nanaimo Buccaneers stalwart, and I'll get to him in a minute here. Face off over to the left of Brett Murphy. Lotard makes a move at the line. Saucer pass to Bangs. Sharp angle chance, and in front of the net, Blake Power got knocked down, and he got a measure of revenge as he knocked down Cruz's stick in the process. Bangs had his elbow hooked a little bit there, and so he wasn't able to grab the puck. Taylor Chow, look at him spinning out. In on goal, shoots, and he puts it up high over the net. Hard snapshot. And Ryan Crew down below the goal line for Magic. Jenkins spinning away from one, and then he gets some help. Taylor Chow has it now, battling desperately with McGuire, and he forces McGuire to chip it up high, up off of the netting, and there'll be a face-off to the left of Derek Krull. So Shane Heineke, he'll drop the puck here, and the Mariners still enjoying a 2-1 lead. We haven't had any offense to talk about in this period. What a tight checking period this has been, and some great goaltending. And most recently, Brett Murphy with a nice breakaway glove save into the high slot. Thompson shoots, and that's a right pad save. Derek Krull saw it all the way. Strange down in the corner, tried to interrupt that clearing attempt by Wilson. Puck is up against the far side boards, and it's a 4-man scrum. Brock Palmer finds it and he kicks it loose. Sends it up off of Kirky, but it's off his skate. Now on the counterattack, toe kick. Couldn't drive it through the middle of the ice. And again, all apologies to Marco toe kick. And it's not him serving that 10-minute misconduct. Puck is sent in from the Vikes side of center. And we do have a stoppage. Looks like we might actually have a call here. And it looks like Maxwell Struss might be headed to the box for the Mariners for a slash. And he's not very happy as he's talking things over with Kirk Van Holvoort. But he's going to sit for 2 minutes or less with 6:20 to go, second period. Pickett plays it back to Crew, and they have full control now off the faceoff. One-time pass, shot. Oh, and he was looking for the tip screen in front. Pickett did a great job screening Krull, but he still stopped it. Crew getting ahead of steam on the near side, protects the puck well from Picard, in on goal, shoots, and that's blocked. Good job by Pufol getting his stick in the road, and it never actually made it to Krull. Out of his own zone, Jenkins spinning away from a check, up through Paylor Chow, neatly through the blue line, dropped pass, and that was just a little too tight, and Jordan Picard sped up and poked it away. $1:15 to go in the power play. Skating out of his own zone and getting a good head of steam. Jenkins holds, shoots, and that's into the glove and stopped by Derek Krull. And Pufol making sure that he doesn't afford him very much room along the end boards as he's skating by. Look at that smile on his face. And that's the kind of stuff you like to see out there. Lots of sportsmanship. Thomas Jenkins, of course, a monster season for him. What a setup player he is. 3 goals, 15 assists for 18 and 18, and that's pretty tidy. If you ask me, puck is shot down ice, just a minute left to go in the power play. Touched up by Murphy, and he's looked great since stepping in. Up against the far side boards. Hard pass for Magic. He had to look up. He had a whole bunch of Tyson Lotard bearing down on him. And so he had to look up, make sure he wasn't in the trolley tracks for that one. And Lotard actually having a little joke with him there as he skates by, just saying, hey, I was going to let up, but I had to make sure you knew I was coming. Of course, he and Brian Magic played against each other in the VIJHL. Wilson into the faceoff, tries to play it forward. Good job by the centerman, Egan, to stand his ground and move the puck forward. 37 seconds to go in the power play for the Vikes. Struss in the box for slashing. Quickly down the far side. Sitaway. All sorts of speed, but he got rubbed out, and that's going to allow the near side chance. Wilson waiting for help. Into the slot. One-time shot and a great block as McGuire took that shot, and a sliding block by Egan. Into the slot again, and he blocks it, gets his skate down and covers up. He's done a great job on this shift, even though they're shorthanded, and we've got a call coming up. And I think it's going to, oh, pardon me, certainly it's actually a delayed ice, or a delayed offside. Magic tries to move it forward. Struss back on the ice, and he plays it back in his own zone. Long feed. Franklin stops up, trying to get to the middle, and a good collection there by toe kick as he gets back into the play. Kenyon Carta with Stradakis up against the far side, and they come away with the puck as Carta pins his man on the boards. Magic off his right skate, and he's going to get to the bench. On comes Pickett. He didn't like the way it bounced. Didn't really have quite the play that he thought he did. Danforth takes a bump as he sends it in, and he's signaling to the bench like he wants to get off, but he stays on the ice for now. Rouser toward Danforth, good thing he stayed, shot towards the goal, and Pickett with a good block. Boy, the Vikes are doing a good job of getting bodies and sticks in lanes. Pufol has to back up. He's being watched by Malay. Right in front of the bench, Pickett and Danforth got tied up, but Malay on the drop to Pickett, holds, shoots, and he was going up high, just up over the shoulder of Derek Krull. That was a good chance. Shots are 17 for the Vikes, 19 for the Mariners. Just a little over 3 minutes to go. 2-1 still, no scoring this period. Krull stick handles behind the net. Long range pass, doesn't get all the way down ice. That's intercepted by Ryan Crew. Just chips it around the boards. First one there is Danforth, but he's got to watch out. He takes a hit and Jenkins is trying to help free that puck up now. Good job by Pufal to help him out. Comes back, puts it up the boards, and Gavin Rouser, what a veteran move to lift Crew's stick to make sure the puck gets down ice. And that'll allow him to get a change. Out comes Bangs, Jordan Foe. And now they'll complete the change. Earhart comes off, Daniels on. Paylor Chow with the puck. Nice saucer pass to Strange. Backhands it in deep, and that allows Quinton Sidaway to get in. Throws a good check on Struss. Paylor Chow tried to get in quickly, and a good one-handed play by Bangs, who's there helping out the defense. Gets back to play it to Struss, who sends it around for Jordan Foe. Far side, he gets hit by Crew. Puck around to the near side boards, off the half wall. Look out as Brady Daniels came crashing in. Shot towards the goal, and that got blocked. I think Strange stopped it completely, shot towards the goal, and that's off of the right shoulder of Derek Kroll and down into the trapper, and that save number 17 and shot number 18 on Derek Kroll. Egan giving his mates a tap. He's had a great game here tonight. Egan plays the draw forward. Sidaway moves in neatly. Backhands towards the goal, and that puck went up over everyone. But Derek Kroll, I didn't see his head move with it. It was hard to tell. Could have maybe dropped down fortuitously for the Vikes. Thompson, hard stop. Gets some help from Egan. Gets pinned to the boards by Struss, but he still keeps relative body position. 90 seconds to go in the period. Into the middle of the ice. Struss finds it. Nice backhand pass as he finds Palmer. Palmer a backhand to Kirky, but they got to wait. And that puck is shot off of the body of Logan Kirky, and that'll stop play. 1:17 to go in the second period. So Brock Palmer, he opened the scoring in this game. Of course, Logan Lake will probably see some fireworks from that young man, and Logan Kirky getting the second goal for the Mariners. Kenyon Carta with the puck now as he backhands it to the line. Nice tip at center, and that allows Tokic to take the puck in over the line. Marco Tokic had it poked off him by McGuire, takes the hit from him. Backhand to the point, kept in by the Vikes, shot towards the net. And Thompson doing everything he can to fend off both bodies, McGuire and Lotard. Up the near side, Earhart tries to chip it by Strange. He took a knee for a second into the slot. Earhart backhand rebound, and he put it off of the pad. Double clutch chance for Earhart. And Brett Murphy equal to the task. Look at that powerful play by Kenyon Carta, knocked down by Gavin Rouser. How did he contort his body to get that one to knock down? 25 to go in the period. Long range pass looking for Brian Magic, and that one scoots by, and Tyson Lotard back for the icing call, and a shade under 21 seconds to go. There's something happening right in front of the Mariners bench, and Marco Tokic, who's been a often mentioned name, was tied up with Caleb Franklin right in front of the Mariners bench, and Caleb Franklin still jawing away there with Tokic, but Tokic not really responding at this point. He just knows best to get off the ice, make sure there's no penalties here. Face off at center, just 20 seconds remaining in the period. Puck is sent in. Pickett's going to activate on top of Pufal. Pufal backhands it behind the net. Frattinger challenges for the puck, but Pickett comes in and keeps it away from him. Just 7 seconds to go. Danforth tries to roll off the check, gets it to Frattinger, and he'll backhand it out, and that'll kill the rest of the period. And the VIU Mariners come into or leave the period the way they came in. And pardon me, I'm just trying to make sure that we have everything a little bit tidied up here. Second intermission, and we'll be headed into a third period here soon enough. And just again wanted to thank the Garrett Paquette Foundation as well as Original Joe's for tonight's contest. Denny's Dynamite Deals, Slag Lumber, LRD Contracting, and Darren McGee of Royal LePage. Proud game sponsors here, and we've got another tight one here with the Mariners up 2-1. Logan Kirky, Brock Palmer, both factoring in for the Mariners. And we'll get you caught up on the scoring here in a moment for the Victoria Vikes, get you the full assists on the play. Just take a moment here to pull up the BCIHL website and get that official stat here, bcihl.ca. And I can tell you that right now, I'm just looking here, the Simon Fraser, oh, there we go, just waiting for the update on that. And for some reason, I'm not able to pull up the proper box score from tonight, so I'll just go right back to the main website. That's looking a little better. For whatever reason, I'm not able to pull up this box score right now. We're going to step away, take a break in the action. We'll be back with more BCIHL action after this. Third period coming up still. Another one-goal game between these two. What a shocker. We'll be back with more hockey. Don't go away.
They would. Oh, yeah. We've already talked.
Well, as you can tell, I've got somebody joining me here in the broadcast booth, and it's a little special someone, Gordon Nowicki, the president of the VIU Mariners. And you know what, the season wouldn't really be complete, Gord, without getting a chance to kind of have your thoughts, the maybe past, present, and future for the future of the Mariners.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me. Oh, is this?
Yeah, a little
Is it
closer.
working
Yeah,
now?
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's been a ride. It's definitely been a ride. You know, we started out this year with a lot of unknowns, taking on the team, and we just didn't know what to expect. We didn't know how things were all going to be, and you know what? I got a great group around me that's helping me out, volunteering to make this happen. I can't say enough. Honestly, the people that are surrounding me, that's what's making this so exciting and so special, and the success that we're having. You know, the boys. What they're doing on the ice is really important, but to me, as as a dad, as a hockey lover, as a person in this community, it's the off-ice stuff that I love. I love how involved in the community they are and how much of an impact they're making there. So, yeah.
Yeah, you were just speaking with Nelson Archambault there, Sebastian's grandpa there, and you know that, and I mentioned him because he was talking about the exact same thing, and he was mentioning how Sebastian is, you know, he's living with a few other players, and it's like you talk about the off ice. Like I said, wow, you can't get any tighter or closer than that. You know, that's, you know, the most focused groups always seem to be the ones that really come together, and they like to be together, and so, you know, maybe we can talk a little bit about the departing graduating class.
Yeah.
You know, Rouser and Crawl, and maybe just a couple of words about each of them.
Well, that's a huge loss for us, obviously. I mean, Rouser, the epitome of a leader. That man is the best part about him is he is going to be so successful in life. Just his maturity, his intelligence, and how he is as a person, his leadership. He'll be successful no matter what he does. He wants to be a dentist. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to be a dentist, and he will be one of the best because he's a competitor. Losing Crawl. He's the #1 goalie. Like, this is a Div 1 NCAA goalie. We are losing him. That is a huge impact to us. He wants to be a firefighter. Bit of a nemesis of mine because I was a police officer, but he's making a great choice. He's making a really great choice. Another quality individual. Palmer, he's in the geosciences. Very intelligent guy. He's actually wanted to get into the master's program, and he wants to focus more into that side of things, the sciences. And then we got Picard. Picard was in the recreation and tourism field. Loves organizing events like this. He would be perfect back here helping me organize this. All four of those guys, they're very intelligent individuals, very mature, and I have no problem going to bat for any of these guys for job references, for personality references. That's what I wanted on this team. I wanted to say every one of those players, graduating or not, that I would stand behind them and give them my full support, and I would recommend any of them for any sort of positions within any community.
You know, and you know, not to downplay what you said, but I was just thinking to myself that, you know, you're obviously ready to go to bat if you would sit down in the chair and open your mouth for Gavin to go to work, right?
Absolutely.
It says a lot, you know. I think it's there's a certain amount of relationship there that you need with your dentist, and I just speak from experience. I think I've got a great dentist, Dr. Polkatronis, and just a great guy off of what street is that there? Franklin Street.
Oh, yes, yeah.
The Franklin Dental Group.
Yeah,
He's awesome, and you know, and you think about, like, that's what we're graduating this year. That's what, you know, these are the kinds of guys that we're helping, like, disperse out into the community. And
so one thing that was special is that a few of these guys have made some impacts in the community to the point of I'm getting emails and phone calls from business owners wanting to support. They want to support our team. One guy's like, I'm so impressed, and he spoke to our assistant captain, Max Struss. He goes, I am so impressed with that man. How he's presented himself and what the epitome of what a VIU Mariner is. That
100%.
He wants to support us. He wants to financially support the team, give us a sponsorship. That to me is everything, you know. And I think they recognize that we're all run by volunteers, every volunteer here is putting back to these guys, and the business community looks at that and says, wow, that is a great opportunity to be involved in that. You know, we're getting great crowds. You know, we've had a few sellouts.
Yeah, unbelievable.
It's an exciting place to be, and guess what? You're giving back to the community and giving back to these guys. That's what it's all about, is giving back to these guys.
And that's what it's all about, and they've really given their heart and soul this season. I definitely want to thank you, Gord, for your insight there, and I don't know if you want to hang on with the headset or if you've got some important places to be, but you're certainly more than welcome to hang out for the third period here if you wish.
Well, I would love to, but as the president, my job is the gopher for everything. So I know I'm getting flagged by my wife to go fill up the beer gardens. And
partial chance for the Vikes, and a goal scores. It's a 2-2 game. Oh, my goodness. I think that's a short-handed goal for the Vikes. Oh, my goodness, and that just came right out of nowhere down the left wing. Thank you, Gordon Nowicki, and this one's heating up. Brian Magic with the steal near center, and he comes in off of the left wing, and he puts that one upstairs just 37 seconds into the third period, and we've got a tied game here. Face-off all tied up under Aiden Bangs and Egan's skates, but when it's chopped in, that hit the head referee, rolled up his back, but no harm, no foul. Puck is sent in by the Vikes. So the 19th shot on goal finds the back of the net for the Vikes, and we've got a tied game. Great start to the period, and Brian Magic getting the Vikes on even footing here. Jenkins partially intercepted that pass. On the counterattack, Paler Chow takes a shot, and Danforth got in the road of that one. Puck out to center. Power can't advance it, though. Second effort gets it in deep. That's Foe popping that one into the Vikes territory. Long range pass to center. That's intercepted by Tyson Lotard, but he sent it off of the skate of Malay. Puck along the far side boards inside the Mariners zone. Good intercept by Jordan Picard, and he's winding it up. Here he goes, getting those skate moving. Makes one juke, now two. He's at center. He's weaving his way through around Malay. Off the face-off circle, shoots, and that was blocked down low by the defense. Along the near side board, Serdakis receiving that pass from Malay. Has Crew charging into the zone, and he flips it in for him. Backhand pass through the slot. Good job by Cole McGuire to spot that one and sniff it out. Brings it down the near side, and he chips it cross ice. Brett Murphy tried to play it with his goal stick. Puck hopped over, and another good outlet pass. Drop along the wing for Serdakis. Had that there, Horechka, pardon me, and he had that one go over his stick, and the Mariners over to McGuire on the counterattack. Fires it in, and that's into the trapper. That's going to allow a full line change here for the Mariners. Good time to change. Sitaway puts on the brakes. Down low for Serdakis, who's in a battle, and he went awkwardly into the boards after colliding with Sebastian Archambault, but he finds the puck, shoots, and he ripples it off the outside of the mesh. Close chance there, as Serdakis got it up in a hurry, and he put it just off the outside of the netting. That was a close call. Puck on the near side. Rouser tries to kick it forward. Strange chips it up high along the glass. Archambault puts it neatly behind him for Bangs, who has a chance for the outlet. Now up to Rouser, 1-on-2, but he stopped at the line. Good back check by Magic, carried in, and Bangs tried to let it go, but that one was offside. Mariners didn't have full control. So a face-off just outside the Vikes blue line. Thompson out on the ice. And into the face-off circle, Ryan Strange wins that one. And Marco Tokic plays it behind the net for Kenyon Carta. Carta dispossessed by Rouser. Caleb Franklin shoots it in off of the boards. But the Vikes get it up over the line. Thompson trying to speed onto it, but Pufal dumping it in deep once again. Nice little formula there as Pufal. Joshua Pufal just sending it in. 2 goals, 10 assists. A good setup man this season, looking for possibly a return pass, but they lay it in for Rouser down below the goal line. Takes a hit from Carta, protects the puck with his skates. Franklin tried to play it ahead there for Earhart. Lost it for a moment. Sticked away by Murphy. Carta throws a check on Rouser, but he still has it at the side of the face-off circle. To Pufal, shoots towards the goal, and I think that was off of the blocker of Murphy. 4 minutes played. Puck goes outside the blue line, and Joshua Pufal has to retreat in his own zone. Sends it up. Chipped forward by Carson Earhart. And that made it all the way to Murphy, but they get the outlet down the far side. Sidaway had a steam, and that one's deflected by, I believe, McGuire up into the netting, and that'll stop the play with 15:36 to go. Another tight situation, a 2-2 tie. Brian Magic evening things up here for the Vikes. Face-off between Egan and Wilson. The near side linesman didn't like what he was seeing over on the right wing closest to the far side boards, and asking them to back up as Lotard was sneaking in a little bit. Puck to the point. Good keep in by Sidaway as he backhands it in deep, forcing Lotard to send it up the near side for Daniels. Daniels plays it forward. Logan Kirky has it roll off of his stick, and Egan gets the play started. Nice pass, tape to tape for Jenkins. They're onside. Egan calling for the puck. Oh, and he tried to back out hard into the boards. Oh my gosh, he went whistling into the boards. How is he okay? Oh, he went rolling hard into the boards. Full stop. And he's going to get off. That's Paylor Chow. How did that not break some bones? He went in so fast. Jenkins wins the battle against Daniels, and he's carrying in over the line. Momentarily lost the handle, but Crew on the follow-up sends it towards the net. Oh, and Jenkins had that one bounce off his stick, and now the Mariners away. Kirky wants the pass, holding. Oh, and it was just behind him as they hook it. And now the Vikes with a chance for the counterattack. Pickett splits the middle, just sends it on goal. Turned aside into the corner by Derek Kroll. And that allows Max Struss to get the play out. You heard the glowing words from Gordon Nowicki. Here's a steal by Power. Backhand, and it's off the save. What a secondary save by Murphy. On the rebound, Brett Murphy. Unbelievable pad save as he stretches out and he makes the stop. 2 stops back to back. One barely stopped off his blocker. The second off his right pad, and he's in the zone. Since taking over for Sean Parkinson out of the corner, Power wants another crack in a goal. And they're saying it's a goal, I believe. Or are they? The goaltender is sprawled out inside his net. He reached back for the puck. Did he grab it in time? I thought that the backside, I thought Kai Walsh. Oh, and they're calling goaltender interference. So Blake Power is going to get instead of a goal, he's getting a goaltender interference call. And a face-off now is going to come all the way down into the Mariners zone. Unbelievable twist off of those 2 gargantuan saves from Brett Murphy, keeping this a 2-2 game. Jordan Picard with the face-off over to the right of Kroll. Face-off won by the Vikes. Now another power play with Power in the box. One-time shot, and that's fought off the shoulder. Nice save by Kroll. Goaltender's playing a big part in this one, into the high slot. That goes off of Paylor Chow's skates. Good to see that he's okay after that hard crash. Will Norman up ahead, receives the puck in flight, drags in on goal. Oh, and he tried to stick handle around. Just couldn't pull it to the backhand, but he had Brett Murphy reaching out and possibly some room to tuck it in. But that challenge sort of discombobulated the puck just a little bit out of his reach. And Will Norman, almost a shorthanded goal, but back the other way. Jenkins shoots, and that's up over the head and mask of goaltender Derek Kroll. But Paylor Chow picks it up on the backside. 1:06 to go in the power play. Just under 13 in the period. That stretch pass for Magic. He has the tying goal here. Racing out to play it. Murphy down off of the far side boards. Magic is first there in front of Wilson, who pins him up against the boards. Now Paylor Chow stick handles over the line. He just offside. That one extra move as he tried to get around Noah Danforth. and that'll get the icing call. Play inside the Mariners zone, in behind the net. Up top for the point. Serdakis sent it down low, and that one-time shot from Thompson deflects wide. Sidaway. Oh, it comes up inside for Serdakis. Holds, cross ice. Oh, and the pass was just out of the reach of Sidaway, who has to wait. Thought he was going to tee it up. Serdakis fakes the shot. Being watched very carefully at the line by Noah Wilson. Shot towards the goal, looking for the tip off of the rebound. Sharp angle chance that bounced off of the right pad of Crawl. Magic to the point. Power play coming to an end. Sidaway, soft pass. Backs off, near side for Egan. Thought about the backdoor play, but he couldn't get full control on that saucer pass. Joshua Pufal pins him up against the boards, but he gets the puck to the other side for Thompson. Players looking tired. Oh, Thompson had that roll off his stick, and now he's going to get to the bench for a change. 3 Vikes back the other way for Power, who's steaming in. Tried to get towards the net on the one-hander. He got around 1, but he couldn't drag around 2, and he's going to get a change. Wilson comes off as well, and now it's sent in. Derek Crawl plays it behind the net. McGuire took a bump, but makes the play to Tyson Lotard, and he'll pick his way to center. Good interception by Malay as he knocked the puck off his stick. Drop pass into the slot. That's sent around the boards by Carson Strom. Now he heads towards the net with Pickett working out of the corner, trying to drive the net, and he couldn't get it to the front of the goal. It rolled off the end of his stick. Rouser just in over the line, was looking for the pass, but Kenyon Carter right there, and he got his stick in the road. As Malay was way down ice, the Mariners imploring their teammates to come back as he was hanging out looking for that long range pass. Puck is flipped up to the near side boards. Look what I found, says Max Struss as he steps on the ice. Puck comes right to him, and that one touches a glove, and it's considered a hand pass. It'll be just a face-off outside the Mariners' blue line as Hrechka, Strange are out on the ice for the Vikes. And they've got Thompson out there as well, and he's got one here tonight. And he got the opening goal for the University of Victoria Vikes. And the most recent goal tying it up, Brian Magic tying it at 2. Out of the corner, good job by Sidaway getting his stick down, but Mariners still have control. Picard up to the point, Archambault towards the goal, and Murphy saw that one all the way. He'll snag that with 10:10 remaining in this third period. Is regulation going to solve this one? Well, I can tell you from most recent history that these teams, every single game, a 1-goal game, so I would not be surprised to see us having to head to the extra session, but still 10 minutes left before we get into that territory. Marco Tokic in his own zone. Long range pass, that's tipped in by Hrechka. And he watches as it's sent high off the glass around to the near side up to the point. Puck is bouncing up in the air. Sebastian Archambault knocks it down with his glove, but it's considered a hand pass as it came down, and he's trying to argue the secondary part of it hit his skate, but Brady Frattinger, as soon as he touched it, they whistled it down. Frattinger still talking things over with the head referee, and we've got our media timeout here. And one more chance here to say thank you to some of the player sponsors for tonight. Seaforce Marine, Insel Pro, Don Watson, or Walton and Associates, pardon me, 6 Point Contracting, Orange Theory Fitness, Atlantic, Harborview Volkswagen, Columbia Fuels, Labatt's Brewery of Canada, Advanced Health Clinic, and Darren McGee, Royal LePage Realty. And they're in support of some fine players, including the 4 graduating players we talked about tonight. Derek Crawl, what a benchmark he's set here for future BCIHL goalies. Jordan Picard, another speedy, effective night for him. Brock Palmer, He's got a goal here tonight, and you can bet he'd love to leave with another one. And Gavin Rouser, you heard Gordon Nowicki talk about his aspirations to become a dentist, and he says he has every reason to believe that he will become a dentist. Face-off over to the left of Krall. Egan into the face-off circle, and that was won by Noah Wilson. They send it wide. Puck bounces off the glass. Kirky holds up. Tried to put it down low, but that was intercepted by Sidaway and sent down the boards. Sidaway choking up on that puck again as it was potentially cleared by Struss, and he sends it right back in over the line. Jenkins trying to find the puck out of a crowd. Paylor Chow turns, shoots, and that was off of the goal stick and way up into the air. Derek Krall now looking over his left shoulder as Max Struss fights for the puck in the corner. So Sebastian Archambault kicks it free, and that allows Foe to get the puck forward to Wilson, and now Wilson activates towards the goal. Foe shoots it. What a pad save. Maybe a skate save by Brett Murphy. Oh, Murphy's been unbelievable since taking over halfway through the second as they split this game between him and Sean Parkinson. Brett Murphy with an electric save there, sprawling out, stretching the splits, and he makes it. There's Malay into the middle, goes off a couple players, and it's grabbed and covered. Derek Krall on his knees as that one flopped up in right in front of him, and he had to reach out. The puck was on edge. He had to be careful, make sure he gets it covered and hangs on to it. 24 shots for the Vikes, 27 for the Mariners. Vikes win the draw. Back to Crew. Hold, shoots, and he rifled that one maybe 3 inches wide of the right post. Puck is flipped out and down ice. Crew knocks it down again. Onto it, sends it cross ice right onto Krall, and he carefully plays it into the corner. That counts as a save. And Joshua Pufal picking up the puck, holds. Nice pass up to Bangs, and he one-handed it to Power. Power tried to send it back. Good play by Serdakis to intercept, and he soft touches it for Malay up along the near side boards. Danforth has to be careful. Malay's right on top of him. Oh, good bounce for Danforth, and he spins away from a check. Takes a bit of a slash, but still has possession. That allows for a partial line change here as Horechka comes out for the Vikes. Power now in over the line with Jordan Ray. Squeaks through, in on goal, shoots, oh, and it went right through the pads, but it stayed out. Another big stop, highlight reel one for Brett Murphy. Shot towards the goal, and that's blocked by McGuire, and he throws a heavy hit. Pickett finds the rebound in behind the net. Strange in the slot, calling for the one-time. Sidaway puts on the brakes, bounces it off of the head referee's skate, but he gets the puck behind the boards. It's on edge. Toe kick, can't find it up for the boards, and it comes down. Pickett has to pick it up. Look out, there's Blake Power, and he sees a couple going towards the net, puts it there, and Caleb Franklin couldn't reach it. Good return by Sidaway as he came back and covered for his defensive line mate. Earhart now waiting for the lane to be cleared. Franklin touches up, and it's sent in. Sidaway cuts towards his own goal. He had to be careful. Caleb Franklin right there as both of the double digits fight for the puck. Rouser tried to kick it up to his skate. Toe kick sent it around the boards. It's on the half wall, backhand. Now they'll get this one out as they pick their way to center. Sent in for Thompson. One touch off the boards, and he was trying to move it to the middle. Good job by Lotard. Shot on goal, blockered away by Krall. Puck goes up in the air, but it's not out of play. Mariners have to fish it out. And Lotard does just that. 6:20 to go. Third period. Oh, and a deflection off of the head referee right on goal. That was going right 5-hole on Brett Murphy. And you can see he goes back and he has a word with the goaltender. He's like, sorry about that. Didn't mean to almost score on you. Puck is moved up by Norman. Frattinger on the left side looking for the puck. He's being covered very carefully there on the half wall. And in comes Thompson to help Egan, and he finds the puck. Kenyon Carta off of the half wall. Bounces it off the glass. Egan gets there to move it to center, and it's snapped in by the Vikes, who are very disciplined on their line changes right now. Out comes Jenkins and Malay, and Sidaway and toe kick. Norman finds the puck in the middle of the face-off circle. In behind the goal, puck sent around to the far side, up at the half of the wall. Frattinger off the glass. Oh, and look out, just sidestepping that check. Jordan Picard had to jump out of the way, and he's going to come back to the bench. Another discipline change by the Mariners. Wilson and Foe out there now. Puck sent towards the goal. Kral's just going to leave it. Pufal one-hands it along the boards, and the Mariners slow it down. Puck is just still sitting there, though. Cross-ice pass for Pufal is a good one. Oh, and a hard hit by toe kick on Foe right in front of the glass partition on the far end of the Vikes bench. That was a heavy hit by Marco toe kick. Foe trying to drag it. Shot on goal and another right pad save by Murphy. Sharp angle chance, and that goes off his blocker. Mariners piling up some shots, and Brett Murphy piling up some highlight reel saves. He's been incredible up of the far side boards. Malay shoots on goal, and that's off of the blocker of Kral, and he'll just let that one slide to the corner. Mariners out to the blue line. Wilson couldn't see behind him, and they get rid of that puck, but they don't get the offensive chance they want. Nice defensive play by Pufal along the boards, and he avoids 2 checks, and he gets it out of danger. Good job by Pufal. Can't believe he avoided both of those checks and got the puck out. Ryan Crew with just a little over 4 minutes remaining now. Time becoming a big factor in this tie game. Brian Magic tied it up here in the third. Mariners have never trailed in the game. Brady Daniels gets on his horse out to center, and he's trying to skate away from a couple of checkers, one of them being Ryan Strange, but he gets the puck down ice, and it's chipped forward. Serdakis into the middle on edge, shoots, and that's a big save. Oh, a good save by Kral as he saved it off of his shoulder. Derek Kral with a big stop. Both goaltenders really putting up some highlight reel efforts here tonight. Puck is chipped in deep. Kral just watched it settle right near his goal, but he wants to protect the net the best he can, so he stays tight to the right post. Lotard works his way to center. Oh, and he puts it off of toe kick, who got that right in the back. Along the far side boards, Pickett takes a rub out, and he loses the puck in the process. But he'll do a pass, keep Lotard honest in his own zone. Lotard chooses the left side. Look at him smoothly skate to center, sends it in high. Sitaway, nice play up the boards, and the Vikes will skate this one out over center. They decide to get the line change. Out comes Egan, Thompson, and Magic with 2:40 left on the clock. And a hard bump there at center, and the puck is sent in aerial on Brett Murphy. Face off to the left of Murphy. Oh, that took a funny hop out to center. And the Vikes capitalize on it. Thompson has Magic going to the middle, into the slot, looking for Egan. And he was all kinds of tied up by the captain, Gavin Rouser. Toe kick backing up now as the Mariners. Archambault tries to force it out. Egan bumps him. Egan falls in the process, but the Mariners have to regroup in their own zone. High flip out towards the blue line. Crew was going to play that with his glove, but it took a funny hop. And the Vikes get it to Thompson at the left wing. Sends it in for Magic towards the goal, and that forces a save out of Derek Kral. Sebastian Archambault, long range pass. I think he was looking for Earhart. And that's going to be touched up by the Vikes. 1:45 remaining, and now the shots are even close again. 28 for the Mariners, 27 for the Vikes. Face off, won by the Mariners, and it's played into the corner. Long stretch pass by Rouser, and he was looking for Earhart once again, but Earhart not to be found. And that's going to bring it back with 95 seconds left in regulation. Face off over to the right of Derek Kral. And that one is won by the Mariners, but picked up in behind the goal. Good move by the Vikes. Jenkins to get in quickly on that puck. Paylor Chow got pinned for a moment, but he helps pull it out of the pile. Pass to Marco Tokic on the point. Sends it across. Sidaway lost it in his skates, but he kept the play onside at least. And now the Mariners get it out to Earhart. Finally connecting a pass. Tokic all over him. Reaching out, pushes him up against the boards. Final minute. Pufal on the trail, shoots towards the goal, and that's blocked in front and brought back the other way by Sidaway. Good defensive play, and now he just sends it in hard, allows a full change. 46 seconds in this third period. We're tied at 2. Overtime looking more and more likely here. Thompson intercepts at center, finds Pickett, who steams down the wing, shoots towards the goal, and that was blocked. Into the slot. Oh, Thompson had that roll up over his stick, and he couldn't get control. It's tipped near the line. They're onside. Oh, and it was just played forward by Pickett. A little bit of a mishandle there, and the Mariners back the other way. 19 seconds to go. Kirky between the skates. Opted to hang on to it. Cross ice pass, and he finds Struss sneaking in. 10 seconds to go. In behind the net. Picked up into the high slot. Archambault shoots, and he just missed on the left side. So close. And that will end the third period. And just like every other game this season between these two, this one will end as a 1-goal game. So a 5-minute OT session. And they're going to get a little bit of a breather here as they get to talk strategy and pull out the whiteboard for a minute. As Chris Jones talks to the troops at the bench. So as I mentioned, 2-2, Brian Magic tying things up here in the third period for the Vikes. And honestly, I just can't get enough of these games this season. What better matched teams in the league than these two? I don't know. They just always raise their compete level against one another, and we've got another dandy here tonight. Saturday night's right for OT coming up. So get ready for lots of open ice. It's 3-on-3 action. Ryan Crew. He and Ryan Strange out there. It'll be Ryan squared with Brian. Well, what do you know? And we're underway. Gavin Rouser wins the draw over to Caleb Franklin, and they got Max Struss on the back door for help on defense. Caleb Franklin inside the zone. Overtime session. Chance, sharp angle chance, and Struss put it up high on Murphy, and he was looking for the rebound. Good job by Struss to just drive the goal. Vikes up the near side. Ryan Crew being watched very closely by Caleb Franklin. Franklin all tied up with him, but Rouser, and he's trying to activate towards the middle. He finds it, shoots, and it's a blocker save. He somehow got past the check of Brian Magic and snapped the shot on goal. Good save. Oh, and a big heavy body. Rouser out of the corner, and he snapped it up high. Look at that puck bounce off the netting. What a bullet as he gets in within 9 feet of the goal, and he snaps it hard and high up over the helmet of Brett Murphy. in Mariners territory now, and they'll set things up from their own zone. Pufal, Joshua Pufal, around the outside looking for the back door for Palmer, and he just can't catch up with that one. Pufal takes it outside the blue line. He sends it over to Kirky. Kirky had the second goal in the game. For the Mariners, stick handling through trouble. Oh, and he put it over to Palmer, and what a save by Brett Murphy as he was falling, and he had to reach behind him with his back to Brock Palmer. Pickett spins at the line, takes it outside. They want to get this change with Paylor Chow, who gets out onto the ice now, takes the backhand saucer, and he's got a man going to the middle. Pass for Sidaway, trying to go back door, and he couldn't reach it, and he gets ridden out by the Mariners defense. Palmer, all sorts of trouble with Paylor Chow out of the corner, holds, shoots, and a big block. A sliding block by Pufal, gets into the play, another block that stung him, and he's down in the slot. Up high for Crew. Coming out of the corner, Sidaway holds, and he does, that's Jenkins, and he decides to go for a button hook out of the corner. Looking cross ice, moving in on goal. They don't take him. Good block by Palmer. Down low, can they get possession? Paylor Chow had it knocked away. Palmer plays it off the boards, and a smart play with 2:47 left in this OT period. Stradakis out onto the ice now with Malay. 3-on-3 hockey. The Mariners, a couple of drop passes away. Here goes Gavin Rouser. Left shooting forward, in on goal. Thought about dropping, and he just snaps it. Stradakis getting the better of that block. Up to the point. Moving in, Franklin holds. Thought about shooting, spins out of the face-off circle. Back towards the goal, into the slot, shoots, and a nice save as Brett Murphy out to the blue paint. About 6 inches from the tip of the blue paint, and he stops that one. First the blocker, and then covers it with a trapper. 2:16 remaining, overtime. Pretty fitting here in this game. It's been tooth and nail all game long. Struss on the point, thought about shooting. Now he trades spot with Rouser. Into the slot, Rouser trying to pull his backhand, and he steams into the goal. I think he got hit as well, but there's all sorts of confusion in the crease, and the net came flying off the moorings. And it's definitely a polarizing play here, as there's some fans really enjoying what happened there, but the helmet for Brett Murphy came off, and some of the fans are really voicing their opinions on what happened on that most recent play. It looks like the Mariners will still keep Gavin Rouser out there, Caleb Franklin and Maxwell Struss, as they try and reset these moorings here for the net that Brett Murphy occupies. He's been scintillating since taking over halfway through the second period. He split duties with Sean Parkinson. Rouser wins the draw back to Struss. Holds, has to saucer across for Franklin, but it was on edge. Franklin turns away from the check of Sidaway, but he can't stay on the ice forever as Thompson picks up the puck. Now he sends it down ice for Sidaway. Strange going towards the goal. Into the middle for Strange, and he just couldn't reach it. Look out, he slides into the boards. Lost an edge. Strange out of the corner, and he shoots, and that's off of Carson Earhart. Pardon me, that was Franklin blocking that one. Down low, backhand chance, and that's off the paddle. Tried to put it across the crease, and Struss intercepting that pass. And he's going to calm it down. Shots are 34-27 for the Mariners. Struss with just under a minute and a half to go in OT. Gets it started from behind his own goal. Kirky tries to squeeze around the outside. And a good hit by Pickett, and the puck was loose in the crease. Big steal by Palmer, put it in the slot. He was looking for Kirky, and Kirky wasn't there. Potential 2-on-1. Pickett down the near side. Holds, shoots, and he was looking top corner. And he just missed by inches. Vikes pick it up. Now to center. Crew finds it in his skates. He has Pickett going to the goal. Snapshot, and that was just high over the glove side. And now on the counterattack, Palmer plays it ahead to Kirky, and on the breakaway forehand scores! Logan Kirky! Second of the night. Logan Kirky with the overtime winner. And what a treat we had tonight. What a game as the Mariners close out the regular season at home with a win in overtime. diving pass from Brock Palmer, gets it across the blue line, and Logan Kirky faked backhand, pulls it forehand, and he snaps it down low under the blocker of Brett Murphy. Big win by the Mariners. Logan Kirky with a first star. Brett Murphy, unbelievable saves in the second period onward, and only the one in overtime beat him. And he gets the game's second star, and your third star of the night is Brock Palmer making that diving pass, getting the setup for the game-winning goal from Logan Kirky, who picks up 2 on the night. We're going to step away. It was a great game here. It's a 3-2 overtime win for the VIU Mariners here on home ice tonight against the UVic Vikes. And that's going to do it for us here at the Nanaimo Ice Center. Logan Kirky picking up 2, including the game winner in overtime with 48.8 seconds remaining. And the Mariners skate away to a 3-2 win on home ice. I'm Lorenzo Jensen. It's been my pleasure being with you, not just tonight, but all season. And make sure you tune in here on the YouTube BCIHL channel. We'll get you hooked up with some playoff action from Logan Lake. Have a great night, everyone. Saturday night's all right for OT. Count me in. Have a great night, everyone.